let's dig into these comic book ads. And first up, this little lady selling some shoes. Yep, first up, I guess it's more of the 60s. You could buy shoes and be a shoe salesman. You could be the Al Bundy of your neighborhood. You get a little suitcase, got some shoes in it, you can go around. Now I heard people going around selling seeds. I know people that run around selling newspapers, grit newspaper, but I never saw anybody going around selling shoes. Surprised they didn't have many vacuum cleaners, but they'd be a vacuum cleaner salesman. But there you go. Work Saturday mornings. No, thank you. I had school Monday through Friday. I ain't getting up working no job selling shoes. Putting loafers on a fat single lady. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it right there. $20 extra for $20. Oh, and check out this. Here's an ad for cartoons coming up. You got kids just want to have fun. Remember that song? Remember that song by Cyndi Lauper? Girls just want to have fun, yeah. Remember that? I remember that. I guess Billie Eilish remembers it too.
Silence is violence.
Thank you. What would we do without the talented artists telling us how to live life? Now let's get back into this. Look at the Bearstein or Bearstein Bears right there. And then you got the Woolsey's Wills, some kind of girl cartoon. The Young Astronauts. I don't remember that one. Might have to go to my series of forgotten cartoons right there. And of course, Hulk Hogan's Rocket Wrestling. And I know, the Muppet Baby. I'm sorry. I hate the Muppet Baby. And really Miss Piggy in a diaper. I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it again. I don't want to imagine a baby pig in a diaper because that means you got to imagine somebody changing that thing. Oh, let's move on right here and talk about superpower long range binoculars. I forgot the name of them. Binoculars right here. You can spy, if you're lucky, you can use it to look at your friend's mom across the street. And use your binoculars to see her knockers. Now, we all try to do it, let's be honest. I wasn't a peeping Tom. We were kids. We were porny. We were perverts. We were peeping Toms. I wouldn't say we went out of our way to look for it, but hey, if we're in a tree and there's a lady up there changing her clothes with the window open, we're going to take a look. Even if we might get hit by a car. Who knows? Right there, $3. Not $10. You thought it was going to be $10. Nope. $3 right there. You get something free. The text too small for me to read it. But check out this right here. Exciting ant farm. Can you believe it? An ant farm. Remember this? I almost set off on one of these one time. It was like you had to pay extra for the ants, or I just wanted to get the ants out of my backyard. You had to get special kind of ants, or so I don't remember. I remember something turned me off. I was like, I want to get my own ants. I got an ant hill. I burn them ants every day with a magnifying glass. The least I can do is give them my home. But there we go, ant farm. I always wanted them. They always look kind of cool. And check out this. Oh, two. You got a live pet seahorse or a pet monkey. Now I looked into this pet monkey thing. I said this must be some kind of doll, some kind of robot, something. Apparently it was a real damn monkey you could have got. They really sent you a live monkey. I can't believe that. You think it'd be some kind of custom laws or something, some kind of laws crossing state line with a monkey or something, but no. Back then they didn't care. Today I don't think you can send monkeys in the mail. I don't know. I don't work for the Postal Service. My name's not Newman. Now there you go. Live monkey seahorses for 90 cents. Check out these right here. Dream Pack. Nightmare on Elm Street. My buddy Russ knows about that. He's a big fan of Nightmare on Elm Street. Look at all that. It's like a VCR tape, a hat. Like it's made out of plastic, a mask, a glove, all kinds of stuff right there for Freddy Krueger. The image is so washed out I can't hardly read it. Man, then I remember seeing this comic book convention. At the time, I didn't know much about comic book conventions. You know, it wasn't something that happened in my town or nothing. So I would see something like this in a comic book or talk about them in Starlog magazine, and I'd be, oh, that sounds awesome. And back then, that was when it was cool to be a geek. To be I don't know, one of the nerds, kind of more of a geek, I guess, is where I'm, like I said, geek. But, you know, it was like a small community. Now it's like everybody wants to be the geek. Everybody's into superheroes and comic books or whatever. It used to be a special little group of people, and it was fun. And I see that, it's like, man, I got to get there one day. Sounds really cool. And then we have how to hypnotize somebody. We all wanted that, and let's be honest why we wanted it. We wanted it. You know why we wanted to pull down our bloomers. You know why we wanted to hypnotize people. Either to give us some money or something. You don't want to do it to your parents. Maybe get them to buy you something, or maybe give you a Nintendo back because they took it because you had bad grades or something. You know, we all want.
Borders are like Bigfoot. Imaginary. Eat those richer than me. Hate speech is mean speech. Be on the right side of history.
And there we have an invisible helmet. Wouldn't you love to see all this thing? You get a box, you open it up, and there's nothing in it. And they're like, it's an invisible helmet. Just put it on your head, not like you got a helmet on. Invisible helmet. Your friends will rave, have fun. It's like magic. I'm guessing there's a mirror right there in it that makes you look, your head's gone. Is that what they're doing? Is that what it's supposed to be? You know, some people's like, oh, I'll come to this video. You're supposed to tell me what it is. We gotta learn this stuff together. We're kind of a reaction to ads. I don't really do much deep research. Sorry, get over it. And then we got 100 magnets. I can tell by the drawings, people right there, like a young William Shatner. I can tell by that drawing it's probably the 60s. And was magnet something hard enough? Was magic like something new? Like, oh my God, magnets. Man, I almost said magnet. Magnets. Oh, 100 of them, 79 cents. Hey, that's a good deal. I always like to play with a magnet. You could get like well, you want to get a cardboard, don't get it too thick. I mean, I could do it through a table because my grandpa had this big magnet. You put the magnet under the desk, let's say like this, and you put your Matchbox car on it, and you can run the magnet left and make the car move, and it like magic. You fool your friends, especially your dumb friends. And then you got a Star Wars ad. Who didn't love to see a Star Wars ad in a comic book? Hell, I love seeing it. It was exciting seeing the movie. Look at those shirts. You can get some shirts and buttons and all kinds of stuff. That'll make a cool poster on your wall. Wouldn't that's a cool one right there. Star Wars poster. Check out this right here. Sea monkeys. Oh, excuse me, super sea monkeys. I didn't know they did super sea monkeys. Man, talk about a ripoff. Now, I had sea monkeys. I don't know if I bought them from a comic book ad or not, but brine shrimp is that what they call? They're about a little smaller than that. Can you see that? Think of a flea and it's probably like 3 times smaller than a flea. Look like just dirt flakes floating in something. You could get you get a tub of water, you get a cup of water and just shake their dandruff in it and they're a little bigger than a sea monkey. But here they naked, they look like they all having sexual orgies and everything, but it didn't really look like that when you got them. And then you had the Kung Fu. You can learn Kung Fu authentic. Man, look at that. Look like Mahachi. That look like Mahachi. Rush foot trace. What the hell? I don't even know. I'm looking at it. Let's go ahead. A zombie mask and a Frankenstein. I see Frankenstein. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of course, they're Frankenstein. But I said, there's no Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein. And there's a mask right there of a zombie mask. That's pretty cool. And how about Buck Rogers action figures? Who wouldn't want that? That and Lord of the Rings. Man, that's 2 for 1 on an ad. That's awesome. And this is how we find out about a lot of this stuff. Yeah, sure, we had commercials on TV, but looking through the comic book, you're like, what? Buck Rogers toys? Didn't see that at my local Zayres. I guess I'm going to have to get the family. I'm going to get the family Volkswagen. We're going to make a trip up to the big city and go to Kmart and get some Buck Rogers action figures. That would be awesome. And check out this one, Alien Eye. Oh, this is I like to have, man. I like to have this one. Is a big old alien eye. Only $2, like a big balloon is an alien eye. Look at that floating, 7 feet tall. Woo, man. This thing from another world. Oh, I just want to buy it now. I want to buy it now. But we got more ads to get through. I can't buy it right now. Ooh. And
your tone is a form of violence.
Let's try to get through this video right here with another ad from Star Wars. Darth Vader lives. Look at it. It looks like Dr. Doom, but he's Darth Vader. And look at that fake Luke Skywalker right there. He's got his toy lightsaber. I tell you, I might have had a toy lightsaber too, but you know what was the best lightsaber? The Christmas paper roll. You got a Christmas paper, your dad gives you the roll, when you're going around, poof, cheese, cheese. It didn't last long, couldn't hit much with it, break in the middle, kind of unravel. Then you got some nunchucks. Remember that? Oh, great time, just being a kid. How about some kryptonite rocks? I did a whole video on these. I remember my brother had this. Again, I don't know if he got it in a comic book ad or what, but they were like green rocks and it would glow in the dark. It was awesome. I don't know why they hadn't brought that back out. Superman movie came out this summer and everything. I want a Superman kryptonite. I gotta find it. I want this. I want to see it back in the junk room. Man, I want a kryptonite rock.